forgot how to rein it in. I know exactly what to say to it. If you could think like you always did, I would have never walked away from this. Summer rain, I saw you singing with that song again. Before the night when we looked the same, you could have asked me to do anything. Holding you, holding me in the blue light, I guess it's not what you had in mind. Look around now, I see it so clearly. I can't make you believe, can't make you believe. I forgot how to rein it in. I know exactly what to say to this. If you would talk like you always did, I would have never walked away. Holding you, holding me in the blue light, I guess it's not what you had in mind.
God, it's well off the beaten track, wherever it is. See, this is the thing, without that, what, 3 words, you'd struggle to find this on a postcode, because the postcode's just too wide an area. Oh, well guys, welcome to Pretty Fields Vineyard. That was definitely not going to plan. I've left that in because I just want to show it does happen to the best of us. Fortunately, apart from that and a tassel that's ripped off one of my handle covers, there appears to be no damage. I've given the bike a good once over there, and luckily it went down in soft ground. Basically what happened was, I thought I'd find a nice bit of like firm ground. I put the stand down and was putting it, initially held, and then it just suddenly started going, and I couldn't hold it. And then in that case, rather than risk injury to your back or anything, sometimes you're better just stepping away from it and taking it down under control, which I did. Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit weird, that ground. It seemed to be, I found the one dip in the whole area. It's like a little bit of a divot that's out. But I've just relocated the bike slightly, and I got my little puck out, and it's sitting nicely. The ground's really firm, it's not soft or anything, it's just a hole in the ground, which was I couldn't see because it was covered with a dead grass. Yeah, when it went down, it was literally, it's not just gone down flat, it's like sort of tipped up, so the wheels are up, and I thought, I'm going to struggle to lift this. Luckily, I managed just by slowly levering it up against me, using my legs. I'm so lucky I didn't bring my dyno, because it's twice the weight. So I have started it up, and it's fine. There's no I think it's a tip sensor that can sometimes trip on them. It needs resetting, and it's fired up fine. I've put the stand up and it's gone into gear, so it's not like the stand's bent or anything. I've done that before, put the stand down and bent the stand, and I had to replace the stand on that. Oh dear, what a pavlova. But we're here now. The rain has held off, although, well, say it's held off, there's been a couple of little spits, like as in now. So I'm not going to hang around. I'm going to get my tent up and get my stuff in. I've just got that little Coleman Bedrock 2 coffin tent, because I wasn't really sure what it was going to be like here. I think it is just going to be a bit showery on and off today, unfortunately. But yeah, I need a beer. Oh, it's going to be one of those camps, isn't it? So I've just had another look around the bike, and I've noticed on my SNS air filter cover I'm missing a bolt. I mean, that's obviously not come out from that little mishap here. That's obviously vibrated out somewhere on the motorway. How annoying is that? I'll have to check and see if I can get another one. I've checked the other two and they're both tight, but yeah, unfortunately with these V-twins, they vibrate a lot, so things that are very slightly loose soon become very loose in no time at all. Just nature of the beast with these machines. Anyway, let's go for a wander. It's a bit of a shame really that can't actually see the water from the where our tent is. Like, I'm literally camped just there. It's just blocked by trees, and this reservoir is actually I think it's a public footpath through here, because it's owned by, I think it's Anglian Water at Ardley Reservoir, so it is a public right of way. So I haven't seen anyone come along here since I have actually been here, but no, my luck, as soon as I put my tent down there, there'll be 1,000 people come. A far bank would be a nice place for a camp or a picnic, but I don't know how or if you can get there. Yeah. So the lady who owns this place, Rosie, when she sent me the sort of not the joining instructions, the guide for here, she said that there is a water point halfway along this hedge line in front of me. This place is more for camper vans. Apparently, I can't remember the name of the site I found it on. It flashed up on Facebook as something I might be interested in, and so I looked, and this was the closest one to where I live. So I had a look at it and thought it'd actually be quite nice. So I emailed and said, look, I'm not in a camper van, I'm on a bike, but let's just say I'm not your sort of stereotypical biker who's going to cause chaos. In fact, that's not the stereotypical biker, that's just a select few. Most of us are all right. But she said yeah, that was absolutely fine. So I think I can see the water point in the far hedge. I was trying to work out where the actual vines are, the vineyards, as they call them. I wasn't really sure what they looked like, but I've just spotted them here. So that's what baby grapes look like. So when I was looking on their website here, they do actually have a shop on site, or a club where you can go and you can buy wine. and it's like I think it's called the Skylark Club. You can have a little bit of a social thing. So if you are interested in coming here to camp in your camper van, you do have stuff like that where you can go. I think they do food as well in there. I won't be going over there. I just like the the peace and quiet slash solitude. It's nice here. As I was walking back, I wasn't paying attention, and my ankle went down a hole about that deep, and then I noticed actually there's quite a few of them. I don't know where it's where rabbits have been scraping and that, but that's obviously where I put my side stand when I had my incident. But as I said, I'm going to leave it in because I just want to show that these things do happen. Bikers, and it's nothing to be ashamed of or paranoid or worried about. Usually it happens in a crowded field in front of a load of rally people, but the one time it does happen and no one's around, I am actually going to show the world. So anyway, no harm done, it's all in the past. So it's actually later than I thought. I forgot I worked till 2 o'clock, so it's actually about 4:30, so I'm gonna have a beer and relax for a bit, and then I'll put dinner on. So starting off, I've got a couple of different beers tonight. I've got the Hobgoblin Ruby beer, 4.5%, and I've also got Aldi's own Pale Ale brand, which I've had before, which is okay. I just fancy something a little bit different from the punk IPAs. I think I've over-egged them or overdone them a little bit in the last few videos. So anyway, cheers. And 1, 2, 3. Best part of the camp. Oh, it's nice, this beer. Yeah, and it helps as well when I was able to get the water. So I've got them chilling slightly in the water. It's getting warm again. It's really humid. That was the problem. I think they're heading for thunderstorms tomorrow night, so I'll be well home out of the way of that. I am thinking tomorrow morning, because I am this way, just outside Colchester, I'll see how I feel in the morning. I might go to the Bungalow Diner for breakfast. I've been there once before. It's like a sort of like a transport cafe, I think, or no, it's a diner, isn't it? So it's they do like bike events and like American cars and things like that events now and again. It's quite small, so we'll see, but it's sort of passable on the way home, and I might actually see if I can take the back roads for a bit more scenery. That A12 is a bit of it's a bit unpredictable, and I really don't like it. It's quite dangerous roads. The traffic just comes to a complete standstill from like 70 or 80 mile an hour without any warning. The other thing, which it's just a list of chaos at this camp. The other thing, which as I was coming through the gate and I was messing around taking my helmet off and that, I was trying to clip my helmet onto the back of the bike to just to ride in with this cap on. My GoPro camera mount on the chin, it just snapped. So it's like a little extension to bring it away from the helmet. So I've fiddled around there, and I've actually put the camera on upside down, so it sits a bit lower, because I didn't have enough gap between the visor and the camera with it facing upright, so I put it on a bit lower, so upside down. So I'll see how the footage works on it when I get home tomorrow. Is there anything else that could go wrong in this camp? Anyway, I'll be back in a bit. So for any of you wondering, these fuel bottles are actually called Fuel Friends. They come in various sizes. They are actually quite good because they've got the little things that you put your strap around, so you can strap them onto your sissy bar or your luggage rack or whatever. They are quite good, especially if you're on something like a Harley Sportster. Not so much this one, but my other one, it's got the peanut tank, and literally, I mean, 100 miles you are looking to refill. So if you find yourself in the middle of nowhere, not near a petrol station, at least you got a good couple of litres you can whack in it if you need to. And then also it's handy for these sort of petrol stoves. I was going to just light the stove on the ground, but no, my luck, it'll catch fire to the grass. So dinner tonight is going to be steak and chips, but I'm going to do the steak with a really nice sauce. It's a whiskey sauce. So, but the chips I'm going to do like little skinny ones because I don't want to parboil them. So I'm just going to cut them up quite fine. So I'll put my cooking oil in there, and because I'm going to do skinny ones, it means I can what do you call them? Shallow fry them. Oh, the way things are going, I'm going to end up cutting my hand off. So I'm not going to peel these today. I'm just going to leave them skin on. Just thinking about it, should have actually really let these soak in water to get rid of some of the starch, but that'll be fine, I'm sure. To be honest, 2 potatoes is probably enough, but I brought 3, so I'll cook 3. I've just realised, actually, I didn't clock it earlier, but there's some sort of machinery humming noise going on the far side of the res. So if you can hear that, I was going to say apologies, but I mean, it's not me. I don't know what it is. I think there's some sort of industrial plant over there. God knows how long it's going to go on for. I'm so impressed with this little Coleman dual fuel stove. That's definitely a good buy. I mean, it was second hand, as you know, if you watched my videos from a few months ago, and I had issues with it, but that new diaphragm seal on the primer lever has sorted it all out. So while I'm waiting for that oil to heat up, so this photo that I'll show you here is a fuel tank I bought for my other Sportster. It is obviously, as you can see, it damaged. Has anyone any good ideas about getting a dent out? I've talked to a couple of guys at work about it, and they were talking about like you can get like a sticky thing to pull out, but because of where it is on the actual bend, it's really difficult. I've looked to see if I can get into it from underneath through the EFI plate or even through the fuel cap. I don't think I can. But I don't want to fill it, because what I want to do is I want to sand it down with my flap disc on my angle grinder, and then let it rust basically, and I'm going to go with that sort of look for this other Sportster when I get put it together with the what do you call it, the Springer forks on it. But I don't want it doesn't need to be perfect. I mean, it's got a few other dents in it, but if I could get that dent slightly pushed out, it would help even better. If anyone's got any ideas, I'd be really grateful. Shout out to Neil that I work with, fellow biker, fellow ex-squatty, absolute legend. Right, will you hear this? He was caught by his RSM in the RSM's house drinking the RSM's beer in a state of undress with the RSM's daughter. That's an absolute legend right there. Chef's privilege. Oh yeah. So while the second batch of fries are doing, I'm just going to prep my steak. So it's nice ribeye, which I'm just going to try and press some peppercorns into. Where you go, what? Solid peppercorns? Yeah. I love pepper. Just one onion, which I'm gonna throw in. So I'm just gonna coarsely slice this. So the onions are getting there, so ribeye in. Oh, look at that. Use whatever whiskey you prefer, whatever you like. I'm using good old Bushmills. So I'm going to let my steak rest for a bit. So while that's resting, we're going to make the sauce. I'm just going to add a bit more whiskey just to help deglaze the pan, because you want all the cooking juices for the sauce. So the actual sauce I'm making is actually called a roux. Now before you all go, why is he going all MasterChef on us? Actually, he's still allowed to say that. Whatever. A roux is actually probably the simplest sauce that you can make for the amateur chef. Sounds complicated, and it's totally not. It's basically butter, milk and flour. So while the butter is almost done, just add some plain white flour. Give it a stir around, and what you want it to do is make it into sort of quite a thick, I don't know what you call it, like that basically. And to give it its sauce texture, you just add milk. Try not to spill it in your dinner. And don't go overboard with the milk, because the last thing you want is it too runny. So you just add the milk bit by bit. Vinegar. That sauce, it's really nice because the whiskey's not overpowering. It's just like a hint, but you can taste as well that the pepper that's on the steak, the peppercorns, they just mellow, and they give it just a bit more flavour, I find, than the ground pepper. So this is Aldi's own brand of pale ale, Harper's, 4.8%. I had this before, it's alright. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. It's no punk IPA, but jolly good. Oh, absolutely stuffed. Never mind the bike going over. I think if I stand up I'll go over. Oh, I really thoroughly enjoyed that. I was so hungry as well. I'm not anymore, by the way, but yeah, that was proper good dinner. I just sat there watching something on my phone and I swear I could hear voices, and I was right. I used to be a kayaker when I was in my teens. Quite nice actually. What a nice night for a paddle. Ah, that's the problem with being close to the water. There's all these flying insects. I get eaten alive again. Oh, it's really nice here. Sun's gone down. What there was of it has actually turned into a nice evening after all the dark clouds. I'm actually really tired. As I said, I've been up since 4:30 this morning, so I'm gonna have an early night. So whether I sleep or not is another matter. But yeah, I've just been overlooking at the reservoir there. There's loads of those pond skaters on the surface. I thought they were fish at first coming up for the flies, but they're actually those pond skaters everywhere. It's yeah, really nice. So anyway guys, I will see you in the morning. I'll see what the weather does. Now it looks like it's going to rain in the morning, but who knows. But anyway, good night folks, see you then. It's just gone 5:30 in the morning, and I've had another wretched night's sleep. A couple of hours I think, broken up. I've just been lying there and started hearing drops of rain. It's bizarre because there's no clouds, but I've just been looking, and it is going to start raining from quite heavy from about 9 o'clock till lunchtime, and then it's going to be there's actually a weather warning for heavy rain. So I've got a choice to make. Do I get up now and just get home, or do I hang around? The problem is, if I hang around between sort of 7 probably to 9:30, the traffic's going to be absolutely horrific trying to get home. Yeah, so I think I'm going to sack going anywhere for breakfast really, because the problem as well with that diner, it don't actually open till 8 o'clock. I mean, that's just bizarre. But then I suppose it's not really like a sort of greasy spoon calf, it's more a, you know, a bit more up market than that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up now and get packed up and just head off. It's been quite peaceful through the night here. A few owls chirping and that, but nothing else really. That whatever that machinery was, it went off at 10 o'clock last night on the dot.
so it must be on some sort of timing thing. It's still not running now. It must have to, I don't know whether it goes off just for the noise abatement or whatever they call it, but I don't know what it was. So yeah, I'm gonna get packed up now, folks, and I'll see you on the road. Right, let's hope we can get out of here without the same fun as we had getting in.